Blog Talk Radio.
Hello, welcome to tonight's episode. Andy N is here, obviously, and we've also got a magazine editor, Amanda, and we will be discussing European foods and foods in general, maybe. But I've put a link on this particular podcast recording because I think it's really interesting what they've come up with. So I'll go through my little list and also the food I've eaten, and then I think Andy said he's got some unusual foods to talk to us about tonight.
Oh yes. Right. Amanda's got a few as well, so it should be good fun tonight, guys, definitely. Over to you, Colleen.
Yeah, I like your enthusiasm. It's really nice that, especially in the winter. And
yeah, I heard what we're going to say, yes, right?
I will talk about it because it's something that's been plaguing my mind since I think at the age of 12 when you also started art, I think at the age of 12. And I started art painting because my mum was an amateur artist. So she said, what would you like? I said, I'd like the Winton paint, oil paints. And she gave me an art bin as well. So I've had that since I was 12. And so I've been in like this kind of thing, the artist creative side since I was a child, like you, Andy.
And, also, yeah.
Oh, you see, all three of us have something in common, and that's so rare. I've never seen that. Twilight Zone, I know. What it is, since I've liked art since I was 12, but I wanted to. I think before that maybe, but I started taking it seriously since I was 12. And I noticed that things start to happen, like, others kind of get a bit, like, taciturn. They kind of, like, want to treat you differently and not speak to you. Sometimes you say hello to your school friends and they don't say hello, things like that. And it did actually affect me. When you walk past and you say hi and they don't look at you and they don't say hello, that really did annoy me actually. And
I get that. Got people sometimes you do because you find out you work with people. I'm not really got anybody to say that my work is. I'm not. But I've worked in companies before now where people are dead friendly to you in your office. You bump into them outside work, they blank you. It does happen, that definitely.
But it's just something that I don't understand, but it happens so often. And it got worse when I started blogging, like in 2006. And then throughout the years, it's like people know you, but they don't say. And then it's because if you do Google reviews and you put yourself out, you say, my name is so-and-so, they literally will acknowledge you. But before that, they don't do that. So I think the first time I spoke to Amanda, I said, what was the most unusual thing you've had as an editor? And she mentioned something that I also experienced, like unusual emails, negative, well, not negative maybe, but because I don't really write to a lot of people. Instead, I just blog. And sometimes you get like negative reactions in a different way. And one of the things I want to ask you before we talk about food, Andy, is how do you, when you're out there performing your poetry, and I know that you are good because when I hear it, it's really convincing. How do you? Yeah, you're welcome. How do you keep up that enthusiasm like this? Like just now, you said hello and blah blah blah. It's very sort of enthusiastic, and you've always been. So how do you keep that up?
It's been anxious sometimes as well, that is, because I think I've got into this game, like I said, probably 15 years ago now, one way or another. All my art was going way before that. I just said to look, I'm quite a positive person by nature. That's why I just get on with it. I don't let things get me down. Obviously, I'm not you, I have good and bad days. And some days I can really hit rock bottom. I just crack on. Just do it. The best way to do it. Get one thing done, move on to the next project. And it's the manager is sat next to me, I everybody. You're all the same, aren't you, Amanda?
Yeah.
Go on, tell everybody how many books you've got on the go at the moment.
I've got quite a few.
Honestly, Monica Lee, she's got we bought our joint book out that this week. You've got another book out imminently, haven't you?
Yeah, I have to be out. It's Christmas Day, so it's not good to get it out in January.
And you've got a paranormal thriller coming out in March next year. And you've got at least another two novellas on the go. Well, like you say, applies to Amanda Hickley. It's like it's. I think when you're an artist, sometimes if you're really enjoying your work, you keep at it. You don't let people get you down.
Yeah. Do you know this? What I notice actually, because when you have to do quite a lot of PR related work, you tend to have to speak to management. What I notice is they get the same reaction, which is so strange. The thing is, they get the same reaction, but they don't put themselves forward the way a performer does. But how is it the same then? I don't understand how they have the same reaction, yet they don't.
It depends on the job you do sometimes, because the job I'm at the moment, where you do get some people that shout, who shout loudest, gets promoted the quickest, or that. Yeah, listen, we'll avoid topics and that, because I don't want everyone works doing this, so we'll move on. Should we get onto the food thing, obviously, before we run out of time tonight?
Yeah, definitely.
2 or 3 things I want to tell you about. Amanda's definitely got 2, right? So you've got a couple as well, haven't you? So.
Yeah.
Do you want to start off? Should we take it in turns and do one each and do a round?
Yeah. So I'll start off with Cleftico, because when I was studying at university, I had to get, to a cafe and somewhere that was cheap, and I found that was like the thing that really filled me up. Cleftico and.
What is Cleftico? Because I'm just looking at it blankly in that one as well.
Yeah, it's a Cypriot. I think it's a Cypriot dish where they have lamb with carrots and a bit of onions and like a stew. So it's almost like an Irish stew, but it's a Cypriot one.
Oh, I'm just looking at that one line actually. Yeah. I think I've heard about that before actually, because I went over to Cyprus about 10 years ago. Yeah, I think I know what you mean now. Yeah, I was called a different name. So yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
It's really nice. It's filling as well, and it's cheap.
Yeah, the typical food can be quite cheap now. With friends in Cyprus. I've got a question that's both you two. Amanda doesn't know my first. It's not a European food, this one, but it's a good story, this one. My brother, went over to work in the capital, I think it's Delhi, or it's Delhi, Bombay, in India, about 10 years ago. And obviously in India, it's all curries and the dishes, basically, isn't it? And my brother worked over there for 3 months. What was the hottest dish he had over there? You ready for it? It's more spiciest.
Vindaloo.
Amanda?
It's going to be something I'm not heard of.
Spaghetti bolognese.
No.
You can actually do that. Spaghetti bolognese. Because he had about he will there for 3 months he was. And everything he had over there was curry. It was curry. And eventually he got fed up with it. He did curry in your sandwiches. You had curry powder in your breakfast and your cereal. Curry in, like you said, on curry on toast. You just name it, you had it in curry. He got fed up with it. Pretty much it. They found the rest of us played some spaghetti and having that. They took a bite out and he didn't realise it was actually laced with the chilies. They nearly burnt his throat out with it. That's what I told you. Go with that.
I thought baked beans was like the thing here though. Like you might as well just get baked beans and this and baked beans and that and baked beans and this and that and the other, because it's the cheapest thing on the menu.
Exactly. That's what I think he was like. He said that I remember telling him it was cheap over there, but that it was hot, that spaghetti, that it made it burn his throat. I couldn't eat anything pop them too much after that. So, right. My old Amanda's got 2. So, Amanda, what's one of yours?
Mine might actually not be food at all. I never found out what it was. When I used to ask my dad what we were having to eat, he used to say a chicken and run around the table.
Okay.
That's what that was.
So what was that dish?
A chicken and run around the table. And then we used to say what's in that, and he used to say whatever.
go. I've got another really good funny story for you. What's your other one then? Go on. The next one.
My next one was similar. I think it was the cleft cake. Well, yeah, it was like stew. I like anything that's stew. Anything
Well,
that's
that's my second one then, right?
boring. It's kind of boring, I think. That was the second one, stew.
Right,
Yeah.
some years ago, about 10 years ago, I went on a tour around Dublin, up into Bantry, around that way. The band I'd gone at the time. And we went to the village called, I'm not going to name it. We ended up having a Guinness Irish stew. And I was absolutely laced Guinness. And the only time I've ever got drunk off food. It was like drinking like 3 pints of Guinness. It was that strong.
That's funny. You've really had some really funny ones. Oh, that's brilliant. Really like that.
Yeah. I know, I thought you would. Amanda, what's your other one then?
My other one is a strange food we used to eat at supper time. We used to have brown sauce on toast.
Oh my goodness. That's a new one on me.
Just do eat everything with brown sauce.
Yeah, I know. I have a brown sauce in Italy, but I've certainly never had it just straight brown sauce on toast. Amanda caught me out with that one before.
Yeah, me too. I like tomato ketchup.
Oh, wow.
You can have that on toast as well.
Totally.
Brown sauce.
Totally. And remember that then. Next time you want a bit of supper, just go get your bottle of bread, tomato ketchup, then put it on down, put a bit of butter on your toast, and pour it on your supper.
Exactly.
I think you don't get serious answer me and Amanda tonight.
That's funny. That's brilliant. I really like that. But the reason why I quickly went through some recipes on this 30 European countries' dishes. Austria strudel. I've tried strudel, apple strudel before, and it's really nice.
Strudel, yeah. Amanda like it. Amanda like apple strudel. I love that. It's very sugary.
Yeah, but I love it. I think it's really nice.
What's the difference from Austrian one? Is it a bit different, is it?
No, Belgian waffles and...
Oh, I like Belgian waffles.
Yeah, don't get Amanda on Belgian waffles. You'll be eating them all night.
Me too. And a Hungarian goulash, I think, because it's like stew.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
You can find this with Hungary. Yeah. Well, mum's side of family's from Hungary.
Really? Oh, fantastic. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. That's really good. I didn't know that, you know. So we learnt something new tonight then.
Yeah. Tell us about what your mum's Hungarian goulash like, Amanda, then?
My mum didn't do it. My
grandmum's, I should say, sorry.
Yeah, I was very much a child. I think I would like it now.
But I think when you leave granddad in yourself, you don't think you know. So that's why. So yeah. But I said, but it's not good. What's your experience of Hungarian goulash like in clean? And I've had it not some years.
It's just in like Iceland. You know, you can just go to Iceland. Iceland the shop or the country? No, the shop. And Andy, do we earn enough? Do we earn enough to go to Hungary, to Iceland? Now tell me the truth.
I don't. I just like pour soup on toast every night.
We shall carry on this it's brilliant conversation. We'll carry on next time because we've only got 10 seconds remaining. So I'll say ta-ra, everybody. Tune in next time.
See you soon. Bye.
See you soon. Bye. Bye.